So you want cat ears on your helmet. Hello, I'm Delta, and in this tutorial I'll teach you how to take the 3D models for a helmet and the perfect audio attachment from Halo Infinite and combine them perfectly in Blender for 3D printing. This tutorial should also work for most any attachment you'd like to add to your helmets or other costume components. Once complete, the ears will have keys for most helmets, allowing for easy indexing when attaching them to your favorite helmet. For this tutorial, you'll need a helmet file, the perfect audio file, and your favorite version of Blender. I'll be using version 3.1.2. To start, open Blender, select a new general file, and delete the starting cube. Next, import your helmet file. They will typically be STL or OBJ files. In this case, my Neath helmet is an STL file. Once imported, if you can't see your helmet model, you may need to zoom out. Next, we'll center the helmet on the origin by selecting the helmet, going to the Object option, selecting Set Origin, and choosing the Geometry to Origin option. Moving the model to the origin makes it easier to align the ear attachments to where we would like them to be located later on. Take this time to align your helmet to head-on view. Next, we'll repeat the same process for importing the first ear attachment. Once imported, rotate, scale, and move the attachment to what looks best to you. Now that you have it close to where you want it, check for any helmet geometry poking through the ear. If you're happy with the placement, right-click and choose Duplicate Object, making sure not to click after the command and instead pressing the Escape key to keep the duplicated object at the same location as the original. Next, right-click and select Mirror, then in this case, the X Global option. Your mirror access may vary depending on your object setup. Now select the original ear and copy the value in the Location X field on the right side of the screen. Next, select the mirrored ear and paste the value in the Location X field, making sure to keep or add the negative symbol in the field. Verify that the Y and Z locations match exactly. These steps make sure that the ears are in the same location on each side so long as the model is close to symmetrical. Notice that there may be portions of the ear clipping through the helmet. These will be taken care of later. Now select one of the ears and on the right side of the screen, select the Modifiers menu. It's the little blue wrench. Select the Add Modifier drop-down menu and select the Boolean option under the Generate header. Next, select the Object field and choose your helmet as the cutting plane. You may need to select the Fast Solver instead of the Exact in some cases. Now, if you hide the helmet, there should be a cut from the helmet through the ear object. If not, try using the Fast Solver. Next, apply the modifier, and then repeat these steps with the other ear. Now select one ear and enter Edit mode by using the drop-down menu or the Tab key. Press the A key to select all of the object, then press the P key and select to separate the model by loose parts and return to Object mode. Now your ear model should be in at least 2 pieces. Delete any excess objects created during this process. We'll repeat the same process on the other ear, but this time we'll use the right-click menu to navigate our selections. Select the other ear object and go into edit mode. Press the A key to select all of the object, right-click, hover over the separate menu, then click the Buy Loose Parts option. Once again, delete any extra objects made during this process. Now you should have 2 perfect audio attachments that are keyed to perfectly fit onto the helmet of your choice. As always, like the video if you found this tutorial helpful. Subscribe if you want to be notified of my future tutorials and projects for Halo cosplay. And finally, share the video if you have a friend that could find this tutorial useful. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you around for my next video.